What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, RJ Car Review. Hope you guys are staying healthy, staying safe. I know I am. All right, so today we got something in the mail. Finally been waiting for a couple of days now. And the goal is with this car, hold on. Oh man, the Shelby looking so sweet behind me, man. Mean. So there's always room for improvement with the S550. Pretty much any car, there's always room for improvement. My goal with my car, the first test before I do any, speed modification, is to dial in the suspension the way I like it. Not there's anything wrong with the suspension, but it definitely could use some improvement. Installing the spring, I do plan to add a few more suspension upgrades, taking a little bit at a time. I don't want to dump too many parts in the car and not know what's working from what is working. So I'm taking it step by step. One thing, I don't have all the money to spend on a car like that, and hopefully all the parts that I do choose to put on the car makes it different. If something doesn't make it different, I'll definitely let you guys know, like, this part suck. The springs I installed, it works great. Is there any room for improvement for that? I think so, but I think with a few suspension upgrade to overall work with the springs, I should be okay. All right, guys, so quick unboxing. I don't make this too long. Got the BMR sticker. Hit my hand. That's it. And I got no directions. I don't see any direction. I don't see any directions. If there's anything at the bottom of the box. Yep, there's more at the bottom. There we go. Directions. My first time doing this, so I don't know. Damn, solid. Solid. Solid as a rock. So there you go, have it, guys. Nice and clean, man. BMR chassis brace. Looks real nice. Like I said, everything red. Like I was saying before, man, I'm working on the suspension first before I do anything else. I want to dial it in to my liking. There's always room for improvement with these cars. Always. Any car. Always room for improvement. All right, so let me jack up the car and let's get this started. These jacking rails make your life so much easier. My God, what a difference, man, jacking a car up with the jacking rails installed. So that's a must. If you guys do your own work in your car, or even if you don't, just make life easier. Invest in jacking rails. Best thing ever. All right, guys, so let me read the direction. Obviously, this is my first time doing this, so it says to insert the supplied spacer into the subframe as shown in image 1. Using your finger or a bent piece of wire, slide the spacer back to the mounting hole, taking care not to push it too far. All right, so turn this around. So this is, you guys can see that. This is the spacer, and this is the hole right here that the spacer has to go in. So I have to put it in that first hole here. Hope you guys can hear me, but this is the first hole it has to go in. Let's get this spacer. So the spacer has to go in here. I'm gonna have to slide it through here. And this is where it will mount. This is the mounting point here. I don't know why I can make it easy and just be here, but that's the mounting point here. All right, so now it's gonna try to do this without effing up anything. So if I get a screwdriver and try to just slide it, it should be really easy. Slide. There's something in there that's holding it. Oh, there's something there. What the hell is in there? Oh, great. I don't know what the hell is inside here. Something like sticky. There's something in there? Alright, guys, I was able to figure it out. I guess there's a piece of plastic in between here, in the middle here, and there's another piece of plastic over here. So all I did was I used a screwdriver and I dug and broke it right off. And then same thing here. There was another plastic. Pushed the screwdriver all the way in, and right here I was able to break it off. Nothing came out, so I hope it ain't something that I need. I mean, for all the guys who have done this before, let me know if I'm doing this. Hit me up in the comment. Let me know if I did this wrong or right. But now it's easier. to slide it in without any problem. See, make sure you guys can see that. It's easy to line it up. Oh, wait a minute, now I feel like there's something else in the way. So I installed the spacer in the driver's side, and you got to be careful because this happened to me. Be careful that the spacer doesn't end up over here. I pushed it a little bit too far and it ended up over here. Lucky thing, I had a little piece of wire, and I was able to grab around it and pull it back and line it up back with the hole. Now I'm going to line up the supply bolt. This is what the bolt looked like. The washer. So there's a washer that goes up top. So you guys can see that the washer goes up top, and then there's a washer that goes at the bottom. This is what the nut looked like, and I'm going to try to line this up. So you know what? Let me try to line it up this way first. I'm gonna have to play around with the spacer with the screwdriver to line it up because there's something else inside holding it. I got the passenger side lined up already. I mean, I don't know, a lot of you guys are like, damn, I just have a mechanic do this. Nah, man, I like working on my own car. Little things like this I like doing. All right, so I'm trying to line this up as good as possible so the bolt could go right in. Yeah, and I don't like it's gonna go in. All right, guys, finally got the mother-loving bolt to line up. Oh man, it took a little effort, man. I had to wiggle, and finally got it to line up. So now I'm gonna pull it back out real gently and put the brace in place. Let me get the washer. So I need a washer at the bottom. So that's how it's supposed to look. Now let's put this like this. Wiggle that in. Come on. Ah, oh, man, I've never been so happy to get it all the way in the hole. And then I got a washer up top, and I'm just gonna tighten this up here. I mean, this definitely looks like it's gonna make a difference. The whole handling aspect of the car. And like I said, man, not that this car doesn't handle well. This car handles extremely well, but I feel the suspension could be dialed in a little bit more. And there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, doesn't look bad under here, man. Looks pretty good. I'm loving the BMR red, man. The red combo, everything I got is all red. So, kind of match the car. All right, guys, so BMR chassis subframe brace finally installed. Looks amazing underneath the car. You can see how the cutout here still gives you access to the oil pan, nut here, and the install scale from 1 to 5. It's about a 2. Honestly, if you know exactly what you're doing, it takes you no time. This you could do in about a half hour. It took me a little bit longer because it's my first time doing it. I read the direction. Direction is very simple to understand, and I didn't have the correct tool, so I had to run out and buy the correct size wrench. I do have the tools, I just didn't have the correct size. So yes, I'm still in the car, so I had to buy the correct size wrench. That's one reason why it took me a little bit longer than the norm. But this, honestly, if I would have to do it over again, it would take me about half hour with jacking the car up and getting everything prepared, lining up the spacers. It took no time. But I'm thinking something like this here, subframe brace, should make a huge improvement overall in handling and performance. So like I said, I'm dialing into my suspension first before I do anything else to the car. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment. Please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, man. It helps support me. All right. Love working on my car. Taking it step by step, one project at a time. So that's pretty much it, man. See you guys in the next video. Peace.